Stranger Things Season 3 just released today, and I just binge-watched the entire show this morning. 8 hours of bloody awesomeness. I love this show. I absolutely adore Season 1 and Season 2. Two of the best seasons of any TV show of all time. This was one of my most anticipated things of the entire year. This was up there. I was really, really excited for this. I was, shaking because I was so excited. And I sat down and I watched it, and this season pretty much gave me every single goddamn thing I wanted. Before I get on to my full review, I want to quickly mention this review is completely no spoilers. I'm not going to be talking about any spoilery details at all in this video, but I will probably have to make another video just talking about how I felt about all the spoilery elements. Just see this season, because it is incredible. This is incredible season. This is the most fast-paced Stranger Things season. Season 1, I feel, was the most fast-paced. Season 2 had a really, really slow pace to it, but this was pretty much non-stop from start to finish. And I would say from episode 5 upwards, I would say the last half of the season was non-stop. There wasn't a second that stopped in 4 hours of runtime. It didn't stop. The first 4 episodes were mainly getting intrigue and just setting up where the characters are at this point of their lives. But the last 4 episodes were just insanely awesome. It's basically the last 2 episodes of Season 2, which were incredible, the best 2 episodes of Season 2, the entire Stranger Things. But now the last 4 episodes of this season are the 4 best episodes. This is incredible. This really, really wrapped me up. And watching it all in one day, I didn't watch all the others in one. I didn't watch the other seasons in one day, but I watched this in one day, non-stop, watching all of them, complete binge watch, and it was amazing. This is one of the best experiences I've ever had watching a TV show. This really gave me everything I wanted. Let's now delve into some of the characters of the show, which I feel all the characters have improved very, very significantly in this season, and this season really created new relationships and created the relationships a lot stronger in this season than they've ever done before. And they really added a lot of development to these characters, especially Chief Hopper. I thought the development that this character has gone through since Season 1 has been extraordinary. Same with characters such as Eleven. She has a lot of great moments in this season. And I feel every single character got a really great relationship with another character, and all their arcs were really, really fulfilling. I felt that it's the characters that keep this series moving and the story, and I feel the way they ended off all these characters was really, really satisfying and emotional, and I really, really felt for all these characters in this season. And I really think they did a great job with all the characters. The action in here is incredible. There's some incredible sequences, fight sequences, interrogation sequences. This season really umps the ante in every single way. It makes the other two look safe, and the other two aren't safe, but it gives us some horrific imagery that is so incredible to look at. Some mind-blowing action sequences, some incredible CG work for these monsters and beasts, which look absolutely amazing. The thrill in this season, there were some moments where my face was this close up to the screen, because I was just so engaged, and I was just in complete tension. My hands were like this for 4 hours straight. It was incredible. I love things that really make me feel something, and after every episode I could just feel my heart beating faster and faster. It was so tense and so incredible, probably more tense than the last 2 episodes in Season 2, and I loved this season, man. I loved the first episode as well, but here it was paced a lot better. I loved the slower pace of Season 2, but here this season is so fast paced. I feel there wasn't really a second that really dragged out, when in Season 2 there was a whole episode that I did not like at all. In this season, I felt every single second counted, and every single second was amazing. Also, one thing I want to point out, the music has probably improved here. I love the musical score in this show. I didn't mention that in my other 2 reviews. You can check those out on my channel as well. But the musical score and the music used is fantastic. I love some of the music and the songs used in this show. But I feel Season 3 has the stronger of that. Also, the visuals, the direction here. This is the best direction I've ever seen for Stranger Things. The direction here is incredible. There's some mind-blowing shots. There's some really, really good color usage. some really, really well done filming techniques that I really, really appreciated in this season. But also the way it takes the characters. This season made me feel the most emotion I've ever felt. If you don't cry in the last episode of this season, you either have no soul or you're just not invested enough. Because, oh my god, I cried a lot. It was so emotional. It was like, oof. Man, I thought I felt enough emotion when something happens, but then another thing happened and I was just like, oh no. Oh no. This has set me off. It was so emotional. And the way this season ended, I have no clue where they're going to go. I've said that a lot in 2019. Like, most of the movies I've seen in 2019 have left me leaving the theater going, I have no idea where this is going to go. And after watching this season, I felt I have no clue where this is going to go. Because apparently season 4 is confirmed, and I'm really looking forward to that. But I honestly have no clue where they're going to go. And that was really great. I loved the direction they took nearly every single character. They developed each character very slightly. We get more of the great relationship between Dustin and Steve. I love that relationship in Season 2. We get more of that here. The new characters introduced, like Robin, I really liked. She was a really unique character. I loved where they took Max in this season. I liked her a lot more in this season than I did in Season 2, and her relationship with Eleven was really great. Also, Billy, I thought he was fantastic in this season. What a great villain choice. He was really, really great, and there was a lot of emotion put behind him as well that I really, really appreciated. There was a lot of incredible scenes with Eleven that really, really terrified me. It was really, really intense and amazing. This, I think, is probably the best season of Stranger Things. These are pretty much interchangeable for me. Like, I loved Season 2, but that was that one episode I had an issue with, and I loved everything about Season 1. But I liked Season 2 just a tad bit more. But this, I think, was a great combination of both the seasons. It looked visually stunning, it was fresh, it was unique, there was nothing really like it. There was a lot of great movie references in there, a lot to do with Back to the Future that I really enjoyed. But overall, this season really, really satisfied me on nearly every single level. I really, really do want to do a spoiler talk or something about this one, because I did talk about spoilers in my other 2 seasons. But here, I really need to talk about spoilers, and I'm not going to do that in this video, but oh my god, I loved this season so much. It was so incredible. There was not one episode that I felt out of place. Every single episode felt like it was increasing the tension. Every episode got significantly better and significantly more tense and tense and tense. There was a scene in a hospital that just would not end, and it was so thrilling to experience. This was a really, really, really darn good season, and I've been pretty much satisfied with everything that I've been really excited for this year. So, like, everything I was excited for in 2019, I think delivered, and Stranger Things Season 3, I think delivered exactly what it should have done. This was really, really satisfying. Please check it out. It's on Netflix. It was really fantastic. There was some great scenes. There was some great moments to endure. It didn't feel as larger scale as the other seasons. Like, they didn't feel like there was much of a threat here. It just felt more emotional and more contained for these characters. It was a lot more contained of a story. This is the first Stranger Things season that has nothing to do with the Upside Down, which I really appreciate. It allowed for the season to feel a bit different than the other 2 and make it have a bit more uniqueness. There was some great comedy here. There was a lot of great laughs. There was a lot of really great horrific moments. There was a lot of moments that really, really got me on the edge of my seat. And there's a lot of moments that made me cry and feel very, very emotional, which the other 2 seasons didn't do. And I think the other 2 seasons are still perfect, but this is just more perfect than them. This really, really satisfied me. I had a great time watching Stranger Things 3. Please, please see it. It is fantastic, and it pretty much lived up to every single expectation I had of it, and probably even beat those expectations. I think this was better than it ever could have been, and I can't wait to see where they go, and I'm very intrigued to see where they go, because I have no clue where they're going to go. Stranger Things Season 3 gets an A+, and a 10 out of 10. That rating and that grade, I feel, is truly well deserved. I really have nothing wrong with this season whatsoever. Guys, comment down below your opinions on Stranger Things 3 if you've seen it. Of course, thanks for watching, and goodbye.